Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton and Kalyandra, and we are going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. Well, the Arcturian Council. Well, pleased to connect. We are accessing new truths about this universe all the time, because our universe continues to expand and change because of our presence in it. We are talking about all of us who inhabit this universe. And so we include all of you. You are the changemakers there on Earth, and that ripple effect that you have on the entire universe is felt and experienced by all. We know now more than ever how important it is to be focused on the experiences everyone wants to have in their lives and in the lives of others. because we continue to see new energies entering this universe from other universes to support the choices that you are making there on planet Earth. You don't have any idea the amount of influence you have. And we would like to change that with your help and your permission, of course. We want you to know and feel how powerful you are. And so we want to help you recognize that by living through the times you are living through, and by being as polarized as you are, you create more than if you were completely at peace right now and with everyone healthy and thriving there on your planet. Remember that when you start to lose hope or feel as though you are regressing as a human collective. You need that tension and that conflict to reveal to you the aspects of the human collective consciousness that still need to be healed and forgiven. You all need to recognize that you are not in a battle or a war just because you disagree on some key issues. You need to disagree with each other not only to create and access those energies that are coming in to this universe from afar, but you also need to experience unconditional love in order to know yourselves more fully. And if you can disagree with someone and have a very firm stance on what you disagree upon and still love that person, then you know you have achieved something in your life. Something that would not have been achievable without that discord, that tension, that conflict. You are growing exponentially there on Earth at this time. And we all grow throughout this universe as a result of the current human condition. We want to thank you for being there and being willing to endure so much in the name of the expansion of the universe and the furthering of the knowing of Source. These are challenging times of change, and you will be the benefactors there on Earth as these energies that are coming in right now are tailor-made to bring about the changes that you all want to see. Changes that will bring you closer to one another, closer to full and open ET contact, and closer to the completion of your ascension to the fifth dimension. Look for the positives amidst everything that you are experiencing, because that will be the way for you to stay in a high enough vibration to benefit from these new energies coming in from afar. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. She makes it so hard sometimes for me to get my hand on the mouse pad even. Luckily she walked away just then. Oh, thank you everybody for watching. Namaste. Blessings to you and yours. Here comes Kalyandra. Here comes the tail, the ringtail, I think it's called. No, man, I might be wrong about that, but I think that's a ringtail when you have like little rings go up and down. Hi, Kalyandra. I wish you would just visit me during the day when I'm working. I had another long work day today. That wasn't too long, actually. We did do a hike this morning, me and Talea. We did a father-daughter hike, which was made longer by the potty training that's going on. And sometimes I think, does she just want me to think she has to pee so that we like lengthen this whole thing? Because I was late for my first client today, and luckily as I had her on the little potty that's in the car, I was emailing the client saying I'm going to be 10 minutes late. She was totally fine with it. But I was like, what is, because she'll say she has to go and then she doesn't go. So I don't know what it's all about sometimes. But she's been so good, and we are so blessed that she eats well and sleeps well, and is potty training, and she's just been such an easy child to raise. So other than the fact that she's got the Daniel Scranton gene that makes her want to grab everything, explore everything, climb everything, get into everything. So I feel bad for my poor wife that she's got to deal with this little girl that's just there are times when she does actually sit still and just sit on the floor and read or play, but she's there are times when she's just like, oh, what's this over here? And it's like it's nothing. But she's got that investigator in her. All right, so my announcements are I've got a Making Contact with ETs course coming up. On the 9th is when it starts. It's a 4-week course. Go to danielscranton.com/makingcontact, or check for a link down below if you're watching on YouTube. And that is a 4-week course. If you can't make it live, you'll get the replay and the recording and you can even ask questions, even if you can't attend live. Then there's the Learn to Channel Mega Course, the 9-class, 18-hour over a span of 8 months mega course. My first and only mega course is the one I do on channeling, and we do it on Zoom so everybody can see each other, and we do a private Facebook group. You can join and participate with your classmates, and get-togethers and comments and questions, and I'll chime in too if I see something in there. So that starts September 4th. That's danielscranton.com/mega, or again, links. There's lots of links down below, actually. I just updated danielscranton.com/books, by the way, to include the new one, volume 3 of Ascension, the Shift to the Fifth Dimension, which is on Amazon. It's on whatever Amazon you are in your country, whatever Amazon you have, whatever. And the ebook's also on my website too, if you just want to buy it from me and in ebook form. But if you buy a paperback copy, there's no hard cover, there's only paperback, then Amazon's going to be shipping it to you, not me. So that's how they're. If you ever want to publish a book, I highly recommend doing it through Amazon's CreateSpace. It is so easy, and you name your price, which means you name the amount basically that you get from your sale of each book, and you don't have to pre-order even 1,000 copies. They'll just, you sell one, they print one. So it's really a genius thing, and I'm so glad that I did it instead of like searching for publishers and agents and all that stuff. Golly, Hunter, you're so funny. I started watching a new show, new to me. I don't know how new it is, but it's on Netflix. It's called Girl Boss, and I love it. It's set in San Francisco. And it kind of reminds me too of my former life, which is that my last thing that I did for a living before this was I went around and I bought up CDs, books, DVDs, and video games, and I sold them, and even VHS tapes. I had probably more VHS tapes than anything else, actually, because like all these video stores were just getting rid of their VHS, and I would get them for cheap and sell them on Amazon and eBay. And so that's what this girl does on this show, except she does it with clothing. So she goes to all the vintage stores and thrift stores, and I spent a lot of time in thrift stores and record stores and video stores to get my inventory. And she's just a cool, hip young woman on the show, and yeah, and there's, you can tell within an episode whether it's going to be, well written and good characters, and characters will develop over time and stuff, and that's obviously going to happen in this one, and it's based on a true story too. So check that out if you're interested. Girl Boss, all one word, by the way. Okay, everybody, thank you. Oh, and my review of Afterlife series, I think they call them in the UK, series 2, is that it made me cry several times, and it's so simple, and it's such great storytelling because it is so simple and it is so character driven. And Ricky Gervais, who's this hilarious guy, he just knows how to pull at my heartstrings in all the things he does. So I my hat's off to him, and the incredible work he's doing. And the guy's an atheist. He and I couldn't have, well, I shouldn't say that. We have a lot of things that we agree on too, like politically, and his love of animals. He really loves animals, but he doesn't believe in any sort of higher power whatsoever, and yet he still creates this really relatable art, you know, that is beautiful and speaks to the human condition, you know. And anyway, there's 2 on there now on Netflix, Afterlife, and that's 2 words, and there's a season 3 coming. I think it's already out and just hasn't made it to the US Netflix. Anyway, that's all for now. Bye, everybody. Please subscribe. Hit one of the subscribe dealies you see on the YouTube if that's where you're watching. Everywhere else, I'll be back tomorrow. See ya. Until then. Wait, is it Wednesday? I will not be back tomorrow. I will be back in 48 hours because tomorrow will be my night off from doing a video. Okay, bye-bye.